Hello everyone, let's talk about data visualization in R in this lecture. Pictures, charts, or graphical representations are very important to business analysts. Why? Because they are easy to read, which means they are very helpful for users to understand the data analysis results. Actually, in practice, data visualization is very important when you present the data analysis results to senior managers. Usually, senior managers are very busy. They don't have time to read the data reports in details. A picture is better than 1,000-word report. Since data visualization is very important to business analytics, the R software provides useful and powerful packages to help business analysts to transform data analysis results into pictures. In this lecture, I want to show everyone two collections of functions. The first one is given by the R software. We don't have to download any packages. We can use the basic graphic function to draw charts or pictures in the R software. The second one is a third-party package called ggplot2. I want to show everyone how to use this package as well. In this lecture, we'll still use the fitness app data CSV source file. So please download this file from eCollege under week 1 to the working directory on your computer. Now let me show you how to use the basic graphic function to draw pictures in the R software. No matter what pictures you want to draw, the first step is to create the data frame. Suppose you have downloaded the source data fitness app data CSV file into the working directory. The next step is to create a data frame in the R software. Do you still remember what we did in the previous lecture? Yes, we create a variable to hold this data frame. We call this simple fit, and then a less than sign, and then a small dash. The next step is to use the read.table function. I want to type in read.table parentheses. The read.table function has 3 parameters, right? The first one is the source file. We want to type it in fitness app data csv.csv and then a comma. Next, we want to type in SEP equals to 2 double quotes and then a comma and then another comma. Last one, we want to type in header equals to T. That means the first row in the source data has the titles. And then press enter. Let's take a look at the current data frame. We want to use head function. Head simple fit. This is the data frame we got. In the previous lecture, I used the LM function to analyze how a user's yearly incomes influence how long she will be using the mobile app. What if I want to show this relationship in a picture? What should I do? We use the plot function, P-L-O-T, and then a parenthesis. The plot function is very similar to LM function. It has 2 parameters. The first one is the regression model you want to build. The second one is the source data. Let's type them in. In the previous lecture, I used the hours and then a tilde sign and then incomes to build the regression model, right? The second parameter should be the source data. We already saved the source data into the simple fit data frame. So let's type in data equals to simple fit and then press enter. Now you can see the relationship between incomes and how long the user will be using the mobile app in a picture. From this picture, you can see an increasing trend. The more incomes a customer has, the longer she will be using the mobile app. Instead of reading a very long data analysis result, you can see the relationship between incomes and hours in a very straightforward way. This is the benefit of using data visualization. It's very easy to use the basic graphic function offered by the R software, but those functions could be very limited. We want to use some powerful packages offered by the third-party developers. In our class, we will be using the ggplot2 package. Let me show you how to install this package. First, you want to close the chart. Let's go back to the command line interface. When you use a third-party package, you must install the package into your R software first. The command of installing a new package in R is install.packages. Let's type it in. Install.packages and then parentheses. Inside of the parentheses, you want to type in 2 double quotes. And then we want to type in the package name. Since the package name is called ggplot2, let's type it in. ggplot2. And then press enter. Next, you want to choose a mirror site. A mirror means a copy of the R resources. Fortunately, in Texas, we have a mirror site. We can download the package quicker. Let's scroll down the list and find USATX. There are 2 options, USATX HTTPS. This is a secured website. Another one is just USATX. This is a non-secured website. It's up to you to download the packages from either one, but I prefer to use the USATX. Sometimes I found if you want to download some packages from the secured website, the website doesn't let you. So I prefer to use the USATX mirror site. Let's choose this one and then click OK. Now you can see some message to show you the package is being installed on your computer. After we installed the package into the R software, before we use any third-party package, we must start this package first. The command of starting a package is library. Let's type it in, library parentheses. Between parentheses, you want to type in the package name. Since it is ggplot2, type in 2 double quotes and then type in ggplot2 and then press enter. Now you can see the package is started. We are ready to use ggplot2 package to draw pictures in the R software. The ggplot2 package is very interesting because the package name is ggplot2, but the real common name is ggplot. Let me show you an example. Let's say I want to show the relationship between hours and incomes. So I want to type in ggplot, then parentheses. Remember, the common name is ggplot, but the package name is ggplot2. After you download the package, if you want to draw pictures in R software, use ggplot. There is no 2 after the common name. Between parentheses, we have 2 parameters. The first one is the source data frame. Let's type it in, simple fit. The second parameter is called AES. It represents aesthetics. Let's type it in, AES. After AES, you need to type in another pair of parentheses. Inside of the inside parentheses, you want to indicate the x-axis and the y-axis. X equals to incomes. That means all data under the incomes vector should be drawn on the x-axis, and then a comma. Next, you want to indicate the y-axis. Y equals to hours. This means all data in the hours vector will be drawn on the y-axis. And then let's go to the end. Next, you want to type in a plus sign. After the plus sign, you want to indicate what kind of symbols you want to show on the picture. Let's say we want to show some scatter points. We want to type in geom underscore point, then parentheses. Press enter. Now you can see the scatter plot between hours and incomes. Some classmates may have a question. Professor, this is exactly what we got from the plot function. Why don't we use the basic graphic function offered by R? Why we have to spend so much effort on installing the third-party ggplot2 package? The reason is very simple. Because ggplot2 can offer more options for us to draw different kind of pictures. Let's say we want to use line chart to show the relationship between incomes and hours. We can use different options offered by ggplot2. Let's close this current chart. Let's go back to the command line interface. We want to type in ggplot parentheses and then the source data frame, simple fit, and then a comma. Next, we want to type in AES and then parentheses. In the inner parentheses, we want to type in X equals to incomes, Y equals to hours. And then move to the end of this comment. Type in a plus sign. Here, instead of using geom point, we want to type in geom line, geom underscore line, then parentheses. Press enter. Now you can see the line chart. It also shows the relationship between incomes and hours. Let's close this chart. If you compare these two comments, you will find that ggplot function basically consists of two parts. The first one is you want to indicate what is the source data frame, what are the x-axis and y-axis in the first part. The second part is you want to choose different types of symbols. Geom point will show the scatter plots between hours and incomes. Geom line will show the line chart between hours and incomes. On eCollege, I also listed some exercise for everyone to practice how to use the ggplot2 package. Before we conclude today's lecture, I want to mention 2 points. The first one is when you use a third-party package, you only need to download the package once. But before you use the package, you must use the library function to start this package. Let me repeat it again. When you use a third-party package, you only need to download the package once. But before you use this package, you must start the package by using the library function. For instance, ggplot2 is a third-party package. We installed this package into the R software already today. Tomorrow, if you use ggplot2, you don't need to type in install.packages in your R software again, because this package is already installed on your computer. However, if you want to use ggplot2 to draw pictures, before you type in ggplot2 function, you must type in library ggplot2 to start this function. Otherwise, the R software will give you an error message. The second point is there is a shortcut for you to pull out the comments you already typed in the R software. they are the up arrow key and the down arrow key. If you are using a Windows PC, these two keys are in the lower right corner of your keyboard. They are between the letter keys and the number keys. Let's say I want to draw the scatter plot chart again. I don't have to type in ggplot function because I already typed in one. I use the up arrow key to find it. As you can see, I already find it. Actually, you can use the up arrow key to browse all previous comments. After I got the comment I want, I press enter and then I will see the scatter plot chart. This is the shortcut for you to find the previous comments. This concludes today's lecture. I'll see you soon in the next one.